Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Now tell me, who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Come on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Steve Harvey. Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. You gotta. Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. I thank God for it every day. I try to remember that too. I try to remember to be grateful. I think gratitude is one of the things that helps keep me grounded. You can go as far as you want in life if you don't mind who gets the credit. Well, that applies to God too, don't it? I mean, really, if you don't mind who gets the credit, I'm surrounded by very competent people. I'm surrounded by a lot of people who work hard on their jobs, on their career, who are dedicated employees and also just dedicated to their families and, dedicated to their own set of aspirations. I don't expect anybody to work for me forever. I always look at my job opportunities as stepping stones because I want everyone around me really to aspire to be more. I mean, that's really the way I am. I'm not any other way. I'm not trying to hold you to this position, tell you there's no room for growth, any of that. But even though I'm surrounded by these people, I'm grateful that God placed them in my path, in my life, but in my mind, in my spirit, in everything in me. The credit still belongs to God. I'm sorry. The credit still belongs to God. See, if you would just for a moment stop thinking about yourself, just for a moment, I know that's hard, but just for a moment, stop thinking about yourself and realize that maybe you are who you are because God is who he is. Maybe that's the case. Have you ever considered that? That's the strongest possibility I can give to you. How do you think you the one that made it through? How you think you the one after all of the ignorant decisions we have made? And oh my goodness, let's all be honest. Ain't we made some crazy decisions? I'm talking about, man, I have made decisions so adverse to my destiny and career, my promises. I've made some decisions, man, knowingly, you hear me? Knowingly do something wrong. And in spite of all that, I'm still here standing. Okay, come on now. Really? Really? All the dirt you done. Everybody done dirt. All the mistakes you've made. You in the position you in today. Because of what? Because you all that? Because you work harder than anybody else? Look, I work hard. I'll tell you in a minute I work hard, but I don't think I'm the hardest working person out there. I'm pretty sure somebody done worked way harder than I have. So, okay, so you work hard. Okay, cool. I got all that. But man, what about his grace and his mercy? What about his favor? How many times, man, you done relied on that even when you ain't know you was relying on it? How many times, man, God done shown you mercy? You ain't even deserve it. Do you know how many things I've done wrong? I just ain't get caught at it. Let me see how simple I can be here. You speed, you jaywalk, you lie to police when you get pulled over that you wasn't speeding. You go to court and argue you wasn't speeding when you was. You make U-turns. I'm just doing traffic violations. Now let's get off traffic for a second. Let's get on human violations. You talk about people when you're not supposed to. You indulge yourself in gossip even when you don't really have all the facts. You pass judgment. You lust for people that don't belong to you. You say things to people that you're not supposed to say. So, look, all of us, we all guilty now. See, I'm not saying you do all of that, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure I hit you somewhere in there, just somewhere in there. You done lied before, you lied recently. I mean, come on. And I'm just saying. So with all that in mind, see, I'm just looking at the little things that we do that we don't get busted for, not to mention the chips you stole when you was a kid and nobody caught you. Well, that elevated, didn't it? And some of y'all just didn't stop stealing. And next thing you know, you was in a car. Now you're sitting somewhere you don't want to be sitting because of a decision you made. But through his grace and mercy, couldn't it have been worse, though? Without his grace and mercy, could not it have been worse? I know two dudes that got caught in the garage one time trying to break in somebody's house, and the person in the house they broke into just happened to have a gun and held them in the garage, caught them, and hailed them to the garage till the police came. That's grace and mercy right there, because they had all full right to shoot these two people, but they didn't. The grace and mercy. See, all of us have benefited from his grace and mercy. All of us have done a wrong, committed a sin, broken a law, and somehow through his grace and mercy got by. Doing drugs, buying drugs, slanging drugs, doing something, got by. Jumped on somebody for no reason, got by. So, see, how you figure with all that can go on in your life. And then, hold on, let me throw a couple more at you. You can't wake yourself up in the morning, Mr. Big Shot. You don't have the ability to control the breaths that you take. Really, Mr. Big Shot. Really. Let's get real basic with it now. You can't wake yourself up in the morning. That's favor. That's grace. That's mercy. That's him allowing you to wake up. Just hoping we get it right. God spared me through all the dirt I was doing, just hoping one day, man, can you just straighten up a little bit? When I finally straightened up, and I'm going to just say it, straightened up a little bit. See, I ain't straightened up all the way. See, I ain't going to sit here and tell you that. I just straightened up a little bit. He started blessing me. So the more blessings I got, I started going, man, maybe I'll try straighten up a little bit more. So I straightened up a little bit more. Now, I still got a long way to go, but I'm straighter than I was. Now, when people judging me, and as they will, and they do, because that ain't right, but they do, and I ain't walking just the way they walk, then here come the criticism. I get it all the time. Stop wanting credit all the time and give out some credit where credit is due. Instead of having somebody patting you on your back all the time, why don't you tell people it was God, man. That you don't really know how you made it. That really, man, you have no explanation for your success. Or you have no explanation why you still exist in the day. Why don't you tell somebody it was God today? Don't be ashamed. It's the truth, ain't it? I mean, really, man. Let's give God some credit here. Give God the credit and the glory and the honor. And like that plaque said, you can go as far as you want in life if you don't mind who gets the credit. All right.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is here, the beginning of a new day. God has been good. You should recognize that. If you have awakened on the wrong side of the bed, immediately make a list. Get your iPhone, take out your notes section, get a pen or paper, do whatever you want to do, or just stop and close your eyes. I want you to list 15 things that you're thankful for. And you have it. As soon as you do that, you will be now up on the right side of the bed. Joy and depression cannot reside in the same place. Get grateful, get joyous, get your mind right. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Tip for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry in Versace all damn day.
Thank you, Steve. Grateful to be here. Grateful for that tip. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in money emerald green, Carla Farrell.
Good morning. Happy Friday, Steve and the crew.
In poetry black, Junior.
Morning, Unc. Morning, family. Glad to be here.
In old ass Kango cap fashion, J. Anthony Brown.
What's up, Mr. Harvey? Watch out there now. What's going
And in a black baseball hat that was formerly from his childhood, which was a white dunce hat, but we turned it into a baseball hat to make him feel better. Ladies and gentlemen, Nephew Tommy.
Yes, sir. It's morning time.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
you all don't ever hear her voice, but one of the oldest voices in all of radio in the background, Sister Odell's niece. Ladies and gentlemen, Mississippi Monica in black and her hair back. Monica's hair has grown a great deal.
Yeah,
over
she's
the,
growing it out.
Yeah, it's pretty too.
in the house?
Pretty hair.
She got actually baby hair around her edges.
Them bang.
Do you know you can buy baby hair stickers now to put on your hair if you don't have
and tattoos. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm serious. Yeah.
You can you can buy that baby hair.
You can
Ought to get some.
poppin'.
Ought to get some and just have that.
I'll start some rumors right there.
No.
Steve going
And
through
then look at
something.
people like, so you say something. Yeah, say something.
Yeah, you know,
say
I'm gonna just
something.
have edges.
Y'all don't look, but Steve going through something.
Yeah.
Baby
Don't
hair
nobody
pop.
say nothing. He's going through something.
Yeah, somebody did a computer drawing of me and took my mustache off. I've had it off before.
Woo! I seen
And,
that. We seen that
yeah,
on the show.
it's it's interesting. I don't know what would make me do that. I can't think of nothing. How much
you
would
ever
they
made
have
a
to pay
mistake?
me to shave my mustache? Oh yeah, to shave
And
the
made a
pledge.
mistake and
How much would you take? How much?
Make me an offer. Give me money.
Oh, so there is a price.
50 million.
Oh, yeah.
50
It's
million.
It's,
I
Dog,
cut
let
it
me
off.
explain
I'm
something
just
to you.
starting. I know when it starts.
No.
Start.
Well, it's in the flow at 50. Matter of fact, for 50, I just cut half of it off. Go ahead.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. Whoa.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Re-dipped. A lot of y'all need to be re-dipped down there at the church. Well, let's go catch up.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Pastor Henry.
This Pastor Henry.
Oh, how you doing, sir? You the pastor of Greater New Hope Baptist, right?
Oh, yeah. Why, yes, I am. May I ask who's calling?
My name is Patrick. My name is Patrick Davis.
How you doing,
went
Patrick?
there. How you doing, sir? I went there to your church about 2.5 years ago. I went there, and me and my wife we got our kids baptized there at your.
Are you coming back to us, or are you? What's your current church home?
Well, we haven't been in a minute, but you baptized my son and my daughter, Kareem and
All
Taylor.
right.
You baptize them. I don't think you. I mean, I'm sure you do a lot of people, but
yeah, I was about to say I do a lot. I can't really pinpoint a name like that. You said it was about a couple years ago, 2-3 years.
Yeah, between 2 and 3 years ago, you baptized my little girl and my son.
Well, God bless on that. I'm glad I was able to do that service for you. I was wondering, how'd you get my number? Usually, any things like this usually get handled with the church. You know, one of my deacons or my secretary. But did you call the church and they gave you my number?
This guy at the church. Let me see. His name is Dobbs. Dobbs, brother Dobbs.
Brother Dobbs gave you my phone number, my information.
Brother Dobbs. I got this from Brother Dobbs that I could reach you. I could reach you. Now you know him, right? He's one of your deacons, or brothers.
That's a good man right there. I've known him many years.
Okay. Here's my reason for wanting to talk to you directly.
Okay.
Like I said, you baptized my little girl Kaylin and my son Kareem. What is baptizing is supposed to be? You cleansing them and you washing them.
Right.
Okay. Here's my problem. You baptize my kids, but ain't nothing changed. They grades still bad. They still disobedient.
Brother,
I don't see where your baptizing has done anything. Hold on. Let me say this now. But if you don't pass him, if you just let me finish, I don't see where your baptizing has done anything. Therefore, all the tithes and stuff that I spent when I was there, I want that money back.
Now, you confuse me. I'm not sure. I think we need to stop this madness right now because you're talking about you want money back. Baptize. I'm more than likely to baptize your kids. I've been at this church for many years, so I won't doubt that I'm probably the pastor you're looking for. But I just don't understand what you're trying to get at here about the baptism.
I'm saying you're supposed to when people get baptized, they're supposed to change them. Am I right or wrong?
A cleansing. Okay, I see.
Yes, cleanse them. But my kids.
Let me ask you. I'm just trying to, brother. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. You know, I mean, because like I said, my church usually handles this. I still don't understand how you got my number.
Listen, the bottom of it is your baptizing ain't doing nothing. My kids still grades bad. They still disobedient.
Well, is that why they haven't been coming to church? You said you're not going to any congregation. Maybe you guys need to come on back to church, sit in on some sermons. You know, I even work with you one-on-one, but I can't do nothing about the grades in school. I mean, and overall behavior.
When you have baptized them, I should see a change in them, and I don't see a change. But all the time I was going to your church, I'm paying for these tithes, and I'm not getting anything. Hey man, at the end of the day, Pastor Henry, I want my money back. That's what we have at the end of the day.
Brother Davis. That's not how it works, brother. You understand? I'm not trying to raise my voice at you, but you're all over the place. You want money back? I don't understand. What can I do for you? I can tell you now.
I tell you what you can do. My kids, I done got them baptized over there with you. All that time I was going to your church, I'm paying these tithes, and I get my kids baptized.
But the tithes don't have nothing to do with the baptism. The
tithes has something to do with all the time I spent over there, and I'm not getting anything in return.
Brother,
and that's what you
how in the world am I going to figure out how much tithes you pay?
I know exactly.
Did you ever think about that?
I know exactly how.
No. You're calling my phone with this nonsense. You're not even a member of my congregation, and I just don't like it.
So, Pastor, let me ask you this: who you think you raising your voice at, Pastor? Just because you're a man of the cloth, don't mean that.
Just because I'm a man of God, don't mean I can't cuss your out. You understand that, brother? If it's something you need to deal with, you need to talk to the people at the church.
Why do I need to talk to Brother Dobbs when I'm talking to the problem right now? You the problem, Pastor. I'm the problem. I just spent a bunch of tithe money, and I know exactly how much I spent over there, and I want my money back.
Brother, how about that? That's what I care about, your tithe. How about that? I said, your tithe. Want me to spell it out?
Oh, well, here comes that.
Look at here. Spell that. I bet they know how to spell it.
Okay.
Don't be calling me about no damn behavior issues with your kids. God, you baptized. That's the question you need to be asking. Is you living your life sanctified, huh? You know what? You know what, brother? I done got out beside myself, and I'm sorry, brother. I should not be using foul language against you. I think what's going on, we need to get you and your children, your wife, come on down to service on Sunday. I will sit with you as long as I can. I truly think counseling and talk is the only way out of this.
Yeah.
We should not be fighting on this phone.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Now, once again, I hope you accept my apology for my language.
Yes, sir.
Now,
can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead, son. I can hear you.
Okay, Brother Dobbs tells me that you and him are together.
Take your time.
Y'all together some mornings having coffee. You and Brother Dobbs are.
Every morning that I'm not at either a function or doing something for the building maintenance with the church. Yeah, we definitely. He's a good brother. Like I told you, I've known him for many years.
Right. Do y'all be listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show?
Yeah, it's always on the radio. What's so funny?
This is Nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Brother Dobbs just got me to prank phone call you.
No! Oh. So Brother Dobbs knew about this.
He the one gave me your number.
I'm too scared to cuss another word or say anything out of my character. I didn't think I did enough for a lifetime today.
Why?
That's it. I'm done.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, guys, time now to Ask the CLO. He is here, Steve Harvey, our Chief Love Officer. This one is from Tangela in the Bay Area. Tangela writes, I'm a 35-year-old mother of 5 daughters, and I desperately need to get away. I've gone above and beyond the call of duty as a mother. I need a week or even a weekend to myself. My husband travels for work, so he gets quiet time away. My sister is stationed in Hawaii, and I want to go visit her. But my husband told me he can't handle the girls by himself. Instead, he suggested we all go to Hawaii as a family. Would I be wrong to plan my trip and leave him home along with our daughters?
Yeah, you need a break. You need a break. Look, everybody needs me time.
Yeah.
And planning a trip to Hawaii with the family is just taking the girls with you. The guy has to understand that. He's sitting up here talking about he can't handle them by himself, but he leaves them there with you by yourself. Because he gets some me time when he go out on the road traveling and all like that. He go to bed, get to watch what he want, lay all around. Come on, guy. In all fairness, he has to allow you some time to yourself. Everybody needs me time. Being a mother is hard, man. Woo! And the dude has to understand that. Being a mother is harder than fatherhood, actually. Because, hell, they got to give birth to these children. I mean, look, come on.
Carry them.
So that tag, we're sorry, they got us topped. So, yes, you need me time and you need to just go. And he need to understand that. He'll figure it out.
He will.
I can't. I bet you. Well, what you going to do?
Right. Yeah.
But telling her daughters I'm going to Hawaii and they can't go, they probably look crazy about the face.
You know how much 5 tickets is? 7 tickets?
Get to looking crazy.
Yeah, because I'm out.
Because I'm sitting up here with y'all looking crazy. See, spread crazy around.
Yeah, everybody gets some crazy. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Schuler in Augusta says, I'm a 57-year-old man and I'm renting a house to a woman that I used to date. Lately, I've been sleeping with her 28-year-old daughter and we've kept it on the down low because I don't need the drama. The woman has been ill and she can't pay her rent. Her daughter told me if I don't stop pressuring them for the rent, she's going to tell her mom about us. This will kill my reputation in town, but I need the money. What can I do?
See, old pimp Shula, let me explain something to you.
God,
You can't play the game, be the pimp and the player, and don't expect to get played or pimped. It's the game you created. You can't be the player and the pimp in the game and then don't expect the game to turn around, play, and pimp you. Now, you screwing this woman's daughter on the down low, so you thought. But you pressuring them for money. Now, let me ask you something. So how you going to play the young girl for some sex, but now when it comes to some allocation on the rent, you don't want to give her nothing. So now she's supposed to have to sex you, and you don't chip in nothing on the rent. Her mama, not only have you messing over her, you used to mess with her, and she's ill. Can you let some of the dog in you act like a grown man, or you just gonna be doggish your whole life? It's just about you, Shula. Shula. Now, I don't know what this young girl thinks that she's gonna accomplish by telling her mother about y'all, because that's just gonna break her heart. She already sick.
Yeah.
So that's a stupid thing for her to initiate you with. But your dumb ass is talking about it'll ruin your reputation in town.
Reputation?
Wait a minute, dog. It's all about you?
Yeah.
You're sleeping with your former girlfriend's daughter on the low. You won't give them a break on rent because you need the money, but you need the sex from the 28-year-old, but you need your reputation intact. Look like they're going to be staying there for free for a while to me.
Pussy ain't free.
All right. We're moving on. SP in Hanover.
Sure it ain't free, partner.
All right. My husband died in January, and I offered to let his brother and his wife move in with me because I needed the company and I have plenty of room. His brother and I love to watch old movies, and we stay up late together in the living room watching movies, reminiscing, and making love while his wife is sleeping. It helped me deal with the loss of my husband, and I don't want it to end. Should I tell him I'm falling for him or not? What?
What?
They just buried Clarence.
Sleeping with his brother
January
has helped you deal with his death.
That's what she said.
Because I guess it's like he ain't gone no more.
Yeah. She imagines it's him.
So I'm trying to, and now his wife in the other room sleep. How old did she say she was?
She is, she didn't say, Steve. She did not say. She didn't say.
Okay. Y'all are watching old movies.
Car wash, stuff like that.
Well, it depends on who you is, you know. I mean, how old y'all?
Claudine.
Gladiator. Oh, I was talking to some people on the set today. They were talking about Gladiator. What's that? I said, Gladiator.
What?
What the hell you mean? What is Gladiator? She told me when Gladiator came out, I was 4. Wow. I went,
that's possible, yeah.
So, look, lady, we can't help you. I mean, if that's how you decided to get over the death of your husband in January, is by May to start sleeping with his brother.
4 months later.
I don't really know what to say to you. Because I ain't.
His wife wakes up, Steve.
Well, then they all going to be in there. Now they all going to be in there making a damn movie then.
Yeah. What is going on?
We finna see a crime
get up
scene.
sooner or later.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
I don't know what to tell you, lady. Sorry. Good luck.
And all she wants to know is should she tell him she's falling for him or not? That's the only thing she wants from his CLO. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Go on and tell him.
Tell your brother-in-law.
Yeah. Go and tell your brother-in-law that you're falling for him. And ask him to go in there and tell his wife how she feel about it.
Right.
Your sister.
Right.
And y'all make some coffee and talk it over.
Write us back.
While your husband's picture is on the wall.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, sometimes we all find ourselves in a conversation, okay? Be it political, scientific, educational, financial, even hip-hop, pop culture-based conversations where we just have no clue. I mean, clueless to what the person is talking about, okay? So guys.
That's what Shirley do with sports.
Busted. So do you guys chime in and ask people to get you up to speed, or do you just nod in agreement like like
no,
you're in on it?
I actually get in the conversation.
I wanted to start with you, Steve.
Yeah.
Yes.
I go and get in the conversation. Like, bring up a subject where you know I ain't got nothing, I don't know nothing about it.
Engineering, making a bridge.
Oh, man, you know, when me and my father, man, used to work construction. I used to work on bridges. We used to repair the cracks in the bridge. So I knew all about the structural design of a bridge, what called the fracture spaces in it. I just did it like that.
Yeah. Did you or your father go to engineering school? I mean, take engineering and...
No, never did.
Did he have
They just building bridges.
a construction company or...
Oh, no. No, we work for this company, Frank Buddy. Frank Buddy Contract. Yeah.
Have you ever driven over a bridge?
Hell yeah, I've been on a lot of bridges. That's how we knew how they cracked, you know. Structural engineering position is what we would take hold was the uprooted problem that diverted the situation into a crack in the first
uprooted
place.
problem.
He sound good.
I can't
know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
There's like a board game like this.
Go ahead, Carl.
I was going to ask him though, Shirley. So how would you? What would you recommend to update a bridge?
I think updating is very,
like
very
the Golden
simple.
Gate Bridge.
The Golden Gate Bridge has been needing update and repairing. Been several earthquakes that's weakened the foundation. But I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do a section at a time. I think we're going to have to break that bridge in half so we can have just one-way traffic going one way. And then once you get the one lane blocked off, and then you can do the restructure work on the other side. And then you reinforce it up under with welding beams. And that'll join them back together. And that way they'll fix that whole thing.
We would need more gold.
You mentioned earthquakes. I was wondering, we're out here in L.A. A lot of seismologists have been on the news lately saying there's a possibility that there could be an earthquake coming up soon. Yeah. You agree with that?
4.7.
A 4.7. What are you basing that on? Yeah.
Because last one was 4.6.
Oh.
You predict.
Are you a seismologist by any chance? Or you know anybody that is?
No, I'm a Quaketologist.
Housequake.
Anybody know
that's what that is.
Yeah. Aftershock.
Wow.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I can't even argue.
Anything, just anything. I can get right with it.
Yeah,
anything.
Houses. You know a lot about houses?
Hell yeah. I grew up in a housing project.
I said seismologist. I meant seismologist. I said seismologist.
See, that's why I said quakeologist.
You said a quakeologist.
Because I knew you ain't know what you was talking about.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, go ahead, Tommy.
You know anything about designing airplanes?
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You mean like the engines and stuff, or inside of
which
the
one
plane,
you
the
talking
decor?
Well, let's go big.
Yeah.
The engine.
Yeah.
Let's go big.
How does it fly?
Absolutely. Rolls-Royce is the number one engine manufacturer of jet planes in the world right now.
Now that I believe.
No, that's real
from
talk.
you. Yeah, that I believe from
Rolls-Royce is number one jet manufacturer of engine parts and motors in the world today. Mm-hmm. And so whatever I'm picking out a plane, I always go Rolls-Royce engine.
Okay. What's the best feat to get up? Altitude.
Well, you want to fly at least 33,000, but if you're in a more substantial plane, you can get up to 49,000, which then at that point you can see the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah.
I cannot argue this.
I guess so. You're up there in heaven almost.
Yeah, if you 49,000 feet in a G5, you can see the curvature of the Earth ahead.
Wow.
The planet.
So you can see that the world is round.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So,
no, and that's a fact, too. It really is.
I can't argue with you because I have no idea. I know about the 33,000 altitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30.
Go ahead. Anybody else will need anything.
Well, what do you think about these people speaking of that thing? You're talking about the world and Earth and planet. What do you think about these people that are now saying the Earth is flat? They're coming out saying that.
Oh, well, they saying that because they ain't never been up 49,000 feet.
Was a Kyrie Irving said
Because see, all they been on the Delta. The Delta don't do 49,000. Well, you got to get on something else here. What I'm talking about. Most people talking about the world is flat because that's sheer ignorance. Just sheer ignorance.
Yeah.
If the world is flat, how come China over there?
It ain't next door. We ought to be able to see China if it was flat. I like thinking right there.
Or you can drive over there to it.
Yeah.
Right. One of the two.
What do you
See, if the world was flat, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Wouldn't have to be no time zone change. Because it's going to get half the world would be light at the same time.
You're dropping knowledge. Wait
You know
a
what I'm
minute.
saying?
Yeah.
I think he know about
But because
this.
it's tilted in its own sphere and it rotates, you'll never get that. Quarter of the world is always different from the other 3/4.
But I do like daylight savings time, though.
Well,
keep it that way.
well, they're not going to do that anymore. They're going to cut that out.
I hope
Because
so.
farming ain't what it used to be in the United States of America. They don't do daylight saving nowhere else but over here.
Let's let's review. So you knew about bridges,
Know everything about damn
jets,
Earthquakes.
Earthquake.
Yeah.
time zones.
Yeah. See, that's why I just get with anybody.
Yeah.
One more,
Altitude.
real quick, anything.
Come on,
Something
Tom,
heavy.
you got something.
warming.
Global warming. It's happening. I don't give a damn what Donald
That is
Trump
true.
say. It's happening. And it ain't got nothing to do with the cold weather like his stupid ass thing. Nothing at all. Global warming is real. It's melting the glaciers at an uncommonly rapid pace, thus producing more weather changes globally because the moisture is not condensation, is forming in cloud formation and giving us erratic weather in places that we wouldn't normally have it. Thus, global warming is real, and the glaciers are decreasing at 0.7 inches per 7 inches every 6 months.
This boy's a genius.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Would You Rather. Let's play around. Let's get into it. Would you rather sing everything you speak, or would you rather dance every time you walk?
I'd rather sing everything I say.
Hey,
We know that's what you want.
I'm not fit to be that happy ass black person.
Dancing every time you walk.
no.
Doing a little jig.
Yeah.
So sing something, Steve.
Would you like to ask me a question?
What time is our meeting today? Our conference call meeting.
The time of the meeting will be somewhere about 2:45. I want you, Carla, Tommy. I want Junior Gun, Mississippi, Monica. I want everybody on Zoom. Get plenty of room. See you on the phone call. 3 hours afternoon.
He sings everything.
But all his songs gonna be long though, surely.
Yes. All right, so here's another one. Would you rather have Christmas twice a year, or would you rather have your birthday twice a year?
Chris' birthday.
Christmas.
You'd rather have your
Birthday.
birthday twice? More than
Hell
Christmas?
yeah. Hell yeah.
Why not Christmas, huh?
I thought you
Man, you know how much money I got to spend on Margie?
Christmas. Oh,
and your
She
birthday is
already
all
got
about
Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, damn anniversary, her birthday. Hell no. We ain't finna do Christmas twice. Hell no. She got enough stuff.
Okay, perspective. I got you.
okay.
Right.
Coins.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
All right. Would you rather be the commissioner of the NFL or be the general manager of your favorite NFL team?
Oh.
Would you rather be the commissioner of the NFL, or would you rather be the general manager of your favorite NFL sports team? Which one?
General manager ain't doing nothing. I need to be out front. I'm gonna be the commissioner.
Yeah, the commissioner and the check way better.
But I'll tell you right now, Deshaun Watson would be playing for the Browns right now.
Deshaun Watson
would be what?
Playing for the Browns right now. No criminal charges. We have none against you here either.
Yep.
So the commissioner, because he's out front. Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What about you, Junior, for the Texans?
Commissioner. Yeah, commissioner. He wouldn't be in Cleveland if I was the commissioner.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
Well, good thing your little ass ain't the commissioner. Hater.
All right. Thank you, guys. That is today's round of Would You Rather.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So, Steve, here's the question from Steve Harvey FM. All right. It says, have you ever thought the wrong thing at the wrong moment? Now, this email is from D. He says, hey, guys, a comedy booker who I deal with has a new secretary. The new secretary doesn't love me as much as the old secretary. Subsequently, I get less booked less often. The new secretary's brother just died, and I thought sure would be nice if the old secretary would come back for a few weeks and I will get some bookings. Now I feel bad. Steve or Tommy, when was the last time you thought the wrong thing at the wrong moment?
When is the last time you ever thought something wrong at the wrong moment?
What is all that? It's too many times.
I'm trying to clean it up, but go ahead.
Yeah, okay, well, let me ask y'all this here. You ever been in church praying?
Yes.
at offering, and then she walked by during offering. And
Talking
you
to
pray.
the fellas.
Oh, you talking to the guys?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm with you. Go ahead.
And she walked by.
Yeah.
Yes.
What y'all
And
scared?
even after she done dropped her money in, you still locked in.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the way.
Wrong.
And you lose your place in the prayer.
Not your thought.
Man.
Our Father,
Man.
who art in heaven,
Wow.
how in the world, in your name.
Did you make this right here?
Man.
Boy, look at all that kingdom
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
come. Boy, look at him.
Man.
Your will be done all over this earth, all up in there.
Yeah.
You know, you ever done that? That's one.
Yeah. It was just as good. It was my relative laid up there in the casket, and she was in there supposed to sing for the family. I forgot who the hell was laying up there.
At the funeral.
At your family.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I almost said her first day. Once Sharon had walked up there, I forgot who the hell we was here for. Lord, that dress was tight. Praise him. I didn't even give a damn who it was, but she was there. My Lord.
Yeah.
All right.
But have you ever seen somebody fall? Super fine woman fall and dress blow way up over her.
Tell you something.
I just sat there and thought about the wrong thing.
Yeah, at the wrong time.
Time.
Yeah.
Timing is everything, ain't it?
Yeah,
All right,
it blew
have
over.
you ever
She
thought
couldn't put
about
it, really get
the
it
wrong thing at the wrong time?
What,
we go.
Steve?
What?
Have you ever been praying and asked God to give somebody a stroke?
Right there.
Steve!
So you can go up there and kiss them.
Yeah.
God, Lord, I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Stroke.
I've asked him to actually shut down somebody's whole left side.
Stupid.
You want to do the mouth to mouth.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, this is true. I left a basketball game after high school one time, and the guy robbed me coming out of Bennett's corner. And that was the first time I asked God to strike somebody dead.
Yeah, wrong thing, wrong time.
That's it. That's the
But
question.
I had $9.
So
They
glad
took
you-
$9.
So glad you're a changed
I thought
man,
that would be a
Steve.
good time to ask the Lord to do something for me. Just as, of course, he didn't.
Right.
He ain't do it.
And he ran off with the 9.
Again, I'm so glad you're a changed man. So glad.
Well, is he, though? But is he?
Oh, he is. He better be from that.
Well, y'all said, have you ever thought the wrong thing at the wrong time?
That is the question.
I'm just
Yeah, that
going
is
over
the
a couple
question.
That was wrong thing at the wrong time.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I done the same thing.
I done been naked and ran out into the living room and didn't know nobody was in there and asked, could they just be blind right now? Please, just be, could not see all this.
I done had a sickle cell
Bless.
crisis. Asked the nurse that came in the room. I asked the Lord, could you please let her stay? Because my gown.
It's too much.
My
It's
gown.
not suffering.
It was not. I asked, can she work here at night? I thought the wrong thing at the wrong time. I've actually unplugged myself.
All right. Wow. All right. Coming up next, Nephew Tommy, more ignorance with today's prank phone call. That's right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is my children are inconvenient.
Okay.
That is the subject.
I'm with all this.
Everybody on the show who has kids wrote this.
Okay.
And who are listening.
We are tuning in.
All right. We'll get into it in just a bit. But right now, the nephew is here. You hear him with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
All right. Now, this is a serious prank, okay? For everybody. This is not funny.
Serious prank.
This is a
When you
serious
start doing
prank.
What
them,
is it?
This one right here is serious. Can you breastfeed my baby? Okay? Now, that's serious stuff right there. Okay?
really?
All right? When a man needs help and he's reaching out, you know, come on now.
I'm scared
Reach
to
back.
hear this one. I'm really scared.
Can you
When a man
breastfeed?
needs help.
Can you breastfeed my baby? Let's go, cat dog.
Hello? Hello, man. I speak to
Yeah, this.
Hey, man,
Hey man, this dog. And huh?
This who?
This man, yeah, gave me your phone number. I know you don't know me, but gave me your number.
You talking about on the south side?
Yeah, on the south side. He gave me your number, man. I'm going through some things. I thought you might be able to help me out, man, because, well, see, my girl, and I don't know, man. I think just done left, you know, and she done left me here with the kids, you know, and I trying to, I don't think coming back.
My man, I feel for you, but why you telling me this?
See, I'm just, see, man, here I am, got these kids by myself. You know, my little boy, he 3, but my little girl, man, she just 2 months old, man. You know, and the reason why I got your number because I think you might be able to help me because I'm just going through this. It's just hard right now, brother.
Dog, how am I help you, dog? I got kids of my own, dog. How am I help you?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying now. Ain't you married to?
Yeah, my wife. How you know my wife, dog?
See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I kind of know y'all through. I done seen y'all before through him, and but see, here's the deal, man. Like I say, I got my kids, man. My little boy 3, but my little girl ain't but 2 months, man. How many kids y'all got?
Man, we got 3 kids, man. I got a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 6-month-old. I'm trying. I really don't know what you asking of me, man. I got my own family I got to take care of. You asking me for help. I mean, what is it you need, man? And
what I'm trying to do with this here, I'm trying to get my little girl taken care of, man. Like I say, then ran off, man, and then left. And I don't think she's coming back. I don't think she's coming back. But I need some help. I need some help from your wife. I need her to come by the house today. Can she? Do you think?
What you need to come at your house for?
Because the baby needs some milk.
Man, we got a couple cans of some formula, something in here we can drop off to you, man. But ain't coming to your house, dog.
I can't.
You more than happy to have these cans, but I can't be having my wife at your house, dog. Got our own kids.
I understand that, but the baby needs some milk. That's what I'm saying. I need to come by and feed the baby.
Dog, I just told you to come by, drop off a couple cans of milk. But I mean, I don't even know you like that, player. I ain't about to just have my wife coming to your damn house. I don't know you.
I need her to come by and feed the baby, man.
Dog, why the hell you can't feed your own baby?
Well, I need to come by and breastfeed the baby.
What? You want my wife to come at your house and do what?
I want her to come and breastfeed the baby. I told you you ran off.
You done lost your mind. I don't know you to be talking about my wife coming to your house breastfeeding your baby. Matter of fact, the you get my number. Who the hell is anyway? I don't think about it. I don't know the right. Say, dog, don't call me with this dog. The is you talking about breastfeeding your baby?
Why would you do this now? Why would you let the babies? Why would you come between the baby's health? Why are you doing that, man?
Dog, I tell you what, dog. Bring your baby over here. You and the baby, come over here. Bring your baby over here. And when you get here, as soon as she pull out, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat. Now come on over. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here all day.
Don't do this, man. Don't do this. Don't let your ego and stuff come between the baby's health, man. I'm just trying to get
how you gonna call me talking about my wife breastfeed your baby? I'm still. You know what? Hold on.
What you doing?
Hold on.
Wait a minute, man. Just wait.
What's up, baby? Do you know and her husband? You don't know them? My wife don't know you, and I don't know you either. Hey, do you know a named? Supposedly he live on the south side. He know us. You don't know him either? Hold on. I don't know you. I don't know. This is on the other line talking about his wife left him with their 2 kids. He wants you to come to his crib and breastfeed his baby. Don't trip. I got this. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. We don't know you. Who the is you calling me for? What is your address?
One more thing that I want to say to you. Are you listening to me?
You better be saying your address. That's what you better be saying.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your sister.
Ain't this about a
You all right, man?
Come on, dog. Man. Tommy, dog, you about to get your whipped. Tommy, whoever. Somebody's getting their whooped.
All right, brother. You got to tell me what is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, you dig? Oh, man. Y'all got me, man.
You know what? All a man wanted was some breast milk. You see what I'm saying? For the baby. For the baby.
Yeah.
For the baby.
But the audacity.
What?
Can you breastfeed my baby?
Where's the village?
I have no words. I have no words.
All this breast milk in the village, I can't help one baby.
Says the person that does not make breast milk at all. I'll slap you right now.
Where's the breast milk in the village?
All this breast milk in this village, and I can't get no help.
Stupid.
The nephew is coming to what? It's Father's Day weekend. Y'all do not want to miss it. It is the Nephew Tommy's house party, comedy jam. Matter of fact, all my frat brothers in Dallas, Texas, y'all come out and hang out with your boy, and let's just have a straight up Kappa Alpha Psi night for Father's Day weekend. That would be June 15th, Saturday night at the Majestic. Tickets on sale right now. I got Tony Roberts, I got Dominique, and I got straight ignorance of Nephew Tommy all night long. We're going to have some fun. It's a party with some comedy, all wrapped up into one. You don't want to miss that. You don't want to. Well, I take stupid to another level. I really do. I put my stamp on it.
I believe that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we believe that.
All right. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. My children are inconvenient is the subject. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know. It could be yours.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
Yeah.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. My children are inconvenient is the subject. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm 51 years old. I'm a married woman, and I've been with my husband for 7 years. We met at a rap concert while picking up our daughters, who were both 16 at the time. He and I started talking about how we shouldn't have let our daughters go unchaperoned. My daughter and her friends came out first, and he got my number before I walked away. We instantly clicked, and he proposed a year after a year of dating. Our daughters didn't know each other, so they demanded separate bedrooms as we struggled to blend our families after marriage. Right now, we live with two 23-year-old women, and he has a son that is 19, and he comes and goes as he pleases. When he breaks up with his girl, he's back on our couch for a few weeks. All of our bedrooms, all of our closets, and 2 storage rooms have been taken over by grown children. My husband and I are a decent couple, and my man works hard, and so do I. We brought our children up in the church, and we made sure they went to college. All 3 of them dropped out. Our girls smoke weed, and I'm sure our son does too, but he's just better at hiding it. The girls smoke in our backyard, and the neighbors used to complain, but now they just accept it like we do. I talked to my husband about us selling our house and downsizing to a condo so these freeloaders won't have any space, but he's got a soft spot for these grown, lazy women. I want to redo our kitchen and den, but I refuse to make our home nicer until the freeloaders leave. I don't feel bad for them because they're a major inconvenience at this point. They have no way to take care of themselves if we put them out. What can we do to get these grown-ups out of here? Wow, this is a really sad letter. Smoking weed in the backyard, not working. This has got to stop right now, okay? And downsizing to a nice condo sounds really nice. And I got to ask, where's their mother? She probably doesn't let them take advantage of her space like you guys. You and your husband have to present some sort of united front. I know you said your husband has a soft spot, but you all got to get this together so you can talk to these entitled, spoiled kids. You got to let them know things are about to change. The free ride's over. You got to set a deadline for them to get it together and get out. They need jobs. They need apartments so they can get out as soon as possible. They should start looking now. You as parents are enabling them. That's what you're doing. You have these kids have no incentive to get out. They have free meals, free room and board. They can smoke weed whenever they want to. You guys don't say anything. I mean, what's their incentive to leave? I mean, the son does have a place to live, so you definitely shouldn't be letting him come and go as he pleases. I know you love your kids. We all love our kids, but there does come a time when we have to let go so they can spread their wings and get started on their own path, on their own journey. They'll figure it out. They will figure it out, as we all did, and they'll thank you later. All right? But you got to tell them to get out now. Set that deadline and stick to it, you and your husband together as a couple. Steve?
All of us on this show that have adult children know what this letter's about. Mm-hmm. And we sick of this type of letter.
Yes.
We feel for you. We understand you. We empathize with you. But at the same time, I've had to do some things. Now, let me tell you something. It ain't all these, because I'm all through this letter. I had blended family, all this here. So, here we go. Y'all met at a rap concert. Both of y'all 16-year-old daughters was at the concert. Y'all met waiting on them to come outside. Your daughters came out first with her friends. You all clicked. He asked for your number before you walked away. A year later, you all were married. Your daughters, who were both 16, didn't really know each other, so they demanded separate bedrooms as we struggled to blend our families after marriage. Blending the family is not easy. Mm-mm. Especially the older they get, the more opinionated they are, and they have personalities, and they not necessarily would have been friends. They just became family. The thing with family is you don't get to pick your family. You do get to pick your friends. So when you throw them into this situation, it is going to be some difficulties. Right now, after 7 years, you live with two 23-year-old women, and he has a son that's 19, come and go as he pleases. He break up with his girlfriend. He's back on our couch for a few weeks. All of our bedrooms, all of our closets, 2 storage rooms have been taken up by grown children. My husband and I have a decent couple, and my man works hard, and so do I. It's just so much going wrong in this letter. First of all, they've been at y'all's house way too long. Now, I'm offering you a solution when we come back, but let me say this first. We brought our children up in the church. Okay, so much for that. So much for that. I don't even know why you put that in there. I don't know if that was supposed to change something because you brought them up in the church. You can bring them up in the church, or you can bring them up in the club. When they ain't doing what they're supposed to do, they ain't doing what they're supposed to do. And we made sure they went to college. All 3 of them dropped out. Okay. So now, you're making adult decisions on your own. Then it is time for adult consequences. When I come back, to me, this whole letter is about consequences. And you have to allow, and I've learned this as a parent, you have to allow for the consequences to occur. It's the only way they're going to learn. And it's not consequences that you inflict. It's consequences that happen from their decisions. We'll go over this when I come back.
Hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, my children are inconvenient. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. My children are inconvenient.
Well, ain't they all? Sometimes your children get on your last damn nerve. Ooh. Oh, they don't think they do, but they do. And guess what the good news is? They children gonna get on they damn nerves too. Nah. And so that's how I'm being. I be looking at my son with kids now, and he be talking to me. I don't even be listening half the time.
Why?
I don't be listening. Whatever. You was that same damn problem.
Yeah, I tried to tell you.
To me. So now, we got this couple that got married. They have 2 daughters at 16. They blended a family. They're having difficulties. The daughters demanded each separate bedrooms. They struggle with their marriage. They got a 19-year-old boy that comes and goes when he please. If he break up with his girlfriend, he back on their couch for a few weeks. All the bedrooms and closets and storage is taken up by grown children. And you all are a decent couple. You and your husband, y'all raise your kids in church, which, whatever. Anyway, we made sure they went to college. Now, all 3 of the kids have decided to drop out of college. This is where your consequences have to begin. The one thing I've taught my children is this: the older you get, the more dire the consequences. So you can make the mistakes as a child, and then your parents will help you. But the older you get, my man, the more dire the consequences. And I'm not going to stop the consequences from happening to you. So once they decided to drop out of college, then guess what they needed to develop then was a plan of action, since you don't want to go to college. But they ain't had one. And you all didn't allow them to have one because you all let them come back to the home. Now, all 3 of them done dropped out, and now they smoking weed. And you sure your son does too. He just better at hiding it. The girls smoke weed in y'all's backyard, and the neighbors used to complain, but now they just accept it like we do. Really? Seem to me like you need some rules at your house. See, you can stay here, but these are the rules at our house. You can't smoke weed in the backyard. It's no longer acceptable. And if you smoke weed in the backyard, we're going to put you out. But they ain't got no consequences, so they do what they want to do. Now, you say you've talked to your husband about selling your house and downsizing so you can get rid of these freeloaders because they won't have any space. But he got a soft spot for these grown, lazy women. I'm assuming that you don't. That's why you wrote the letter. You want to redo your kitchen and den, but you don't want to make the place nicer until the freeloaders leave. I don't feel bad for them because they have a major inconvenience at this point. They have no way to take care of themselves. This is where you and I have a problem. They have no way to take care of themselves. Well, that's not true. They do have a way once they have to find a way. Mm-hmm. I'm going to repeat that. They do have a way once they have to find a way. But as Shirley said, you've enabled them. So now they ain't got to find a way. We're in the backyard smoking weed. We got a roof over our head. We got something to eat, and we can get around. So what do we need to do anything for?
Right.
If we put them out, what can they excuse me, I'm sorry. They have no way to take care of themselves if we put them out. What can we do to get these grown-ups out of here? First of all, you need to set a deadline. Mm-hmm. That's for starters. You all have 6 months to find a job. Whoever doesn't have a job will be staying with the one that does have a job. But everybody got 6 months to find a job. Secondly, you and your husband stop cooking at home and y'all go out to dinner. I don't care if it's to go up to Popeyes. I don't give a damn if it's to go get salad at Wendy's salad bar. I don't give a damn if it's to go to Jim and Nick's. I don't care what it is. Y'all need to stop cooking. Starve their ass out. See, stop making conveniences.
Yep.
So stop cooking, go out to dinner, set a deadline. And then they have to realize consequences. You have to allow life to hand them what they putting in. See, you get out of life what you put in. So if you don't allow your kids to suffer consequences, Daddy, can I borrow some money? What you need? And then they tell me, I'm under no obligation to give you the money. It depends on what's happening in your life. And I'm telling you right now, for the most part, I force them to figure it out. I force them to figure it out. And you know what they go do? They go and figure it out.
Yes.
Because you know what we all did? We all struggled to give our kids a better life than the one we had. And in that process, you all, we created a safety net for them that we didn't have. And so now, guess what they do? They keep diving and laying in the damn net. And that's all they do. Because they think they smart and they take advantage of the safety net. You have to remove the net.
True.
I'm sorry. It's the only way to make it happen.
Yep.
And let them figure it out. That's the only way to do it. Deadline, you got to get your ass out.
That's right, Steve. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, here's the question. What about the current world? What about the current world would be most surprising to your younger self? All right, Steve. So do you think the most surprising thing about the current world your younger self would be upset and shocked about is how people can actually make a living as influencers? You know, influencers taking pictures of themselves, posting them on the internet, on social media.
Oh, would I be shocked at that? That? Oh, hell yeah, because all I knew was hard work. I just saw my daddy hard work. I ain't never knew when influence who? There were no cell phones. How you gonna influence them? It ain't but 3 TV stations. So now,
NBC, CBS.
What are you fitting to do? I would be stunned. I'm stunned anyway. I mean, to be honest with you, as my current self, I'm still amazed at the fact, and I'm really opening my eyes to the fact that these young people have another way of earning a living, and it's not the route we took. And it's been a struggle for me admitting to that.
So, okay, so that's another part two of this question. What would your younger self find shocking? What else would you find shocking?
Cell phones.
Cell phones.
It's unthinkable.
Yeah.
Up there with one of the greatest inventions, probably. It's right up there.
The cell phone.
Unthinkable.
Yeah.
That and a computer that you can type in information and it talk back to you. Siri.
Yeah. Oh, in your phone. Yeah.
Siri.
Alexa.
Dog.
Yeah.
We had to call 411.
Right.
Yeah.
Dog, we actually had to call 411.
Speak to a live operator.
And she didn't know half the time.
Right. Oh, you had to have all the information. She would say, I don't see that. I need more information.
Oh, dog.
Really?
Hold up. A phone book.
Hello.
Yeah.
You needed to know the street, too.
Something obsolete.
Bruh. Because if you was looking for John Smith and open up phone book, dog, you know me picture.
It's 800 of them.
800 of them. Which John Smith is it?
Dog, you know how many times I done went down that line just trying to call and hope that little girl answer the phone.
What little girl?
John Smith, her daddy name. I got to go down to these Smiths. I don't have her phone number. I got to call and see.
A girl you liked when you were younger.
I've been cussed out, hung up on. I wish you would bring your little black ass by here. Come on by here. She don't live here, but come by here.
That's what the prank calls be.
What about landlines with that real long extension cord? Go all outside and talk.
My daddy bought a 50-footer. He could talk on the porch. We thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Daddy on the porch talking. But if you tried to take that phone out on the porch and talk, what the hell you going with that phone? You ain't bought no cord in here.
All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for J. Anthony Brown's Comedy Roulette. Take it away, Jay, and set it up for us, please.
It's so simple. It is just so simple. You take 3 subjects, any 3 subjects you want, put them on a wheel. Where it stops, we will make it funny. Damn it.
All right. Here are today's categories.
I've said that before. Yeah, I never.
Things millennials will say to let you know they're having a bad day. Okay?
Wi-Fi out.
Ways you say to the family your date is not that attractive. Or the last one, TV shows you don't like to admit that you watch. All right. Let's spin it. Oh. It stopped on ways you say to the family your date is not that attractive.
Oh, no.
And here we go. Comedy Roulette. Ways to let your family know your date is not that attractive. Don't try to look into that wandering eye, because it won't be looking at you, okay? Just don't throw yourself off trying to look at it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Things you say to the family to let you know that your date is not attractive. You know what? I really think it's great. We have matching hairlines. I really do think it's great.
Wow. Ways to say your date that isn't really that attractive. You know what? She looked like her daddy, but she got a good spirit. You know what I'm saying? She got a real good spirit. You know
she nice, Tommy.
Yeah, she nice, man.
Ways to say to your family your date ain't that attractive. Okay, listen. We met at church.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
We met at church.
Okay. Ways to let your family know that your date is not that attractive. Okay. He's going to have to take his jacket off because his hump sweats, okay? So when he get in the house...
Ways to say to the family that your date is unattractive. I mean, come on, Grandma. You don't use all your teeth either.
Pull up.
Ways to say to your date that isn't that attractive. Hey, look here.
Ways to say to your family.
Ways to say to your family, I'm sorry that your date is really not that attractive. Listen, from the neck down, she cold, dog. She cold. From the neck down, dog, she cold. I'm just telling you now. Woo!
You're wrong for that.
Go ahead, Steve.
Ways to say to your family that your date ain't that attractive. Listen, it was a car accident.
Is that what happened?
Steve, what you talking about? When she get here, just listen. It's a car accident.
All right, Comedy Roulette. Way to let your family know your date is not that attractive. He has a neck, okay? He has a neck.
No neck behind.
Ways to tell your family your date is not that attractive. Listen, when she come in here, I'm gonna need all these lights off, okay? She like talking in the dark. She don't like lights, okay?
Ways to say to your family your date just isn't that attractive. Listen, the Lord works in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? He works in mysterious ways. That's all I can say. But y'all get ready. Here she comes.
Ways to say to your family that your date is not that attractive. All right, when she get here, bet not nobody say nothing.
That's it? We can't say nothing.
I'm just telling you, when she come in here, bet not nobody say a damn thing.
That's pretty damn ugly.
Yeah.
Right?
And I mean nothing.
Nothing.
Not even a...
All them look all heavy breathing, nothing.
All right. That's Comedy Roulette. J. Anthony Brown's Comedy Roulette. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so here's a question. Is Generation Z over social media?
Real.
Well, it could be because it's hard, huh? It could be, because as hard as it is to believe, the generation raised on social media, Generation Z, may be growing tired of it by now. Last year, the University of Chicago published a report that found that 57% of college students who are active users of Instagram would, quote, prefer to live in a world without the platform. Researchers asked the students how much they would have to be paid to get rid of their social media, and the average answer, about $50. So, $50 would make them make their social media go away. So, do you guys agree that life would be better without social media?
I do. I promise you, I do.
Might be. I like it.
Ain't no might. Oh, no. Oh,
I like it.
Oh, wait.
Right now.
Because we didn't have it growing up, and we were fine.
We were just fine.
Yeah, we turned out fine.
Well, I like it for what? I don't need it. I don't need it to be successful, and I sure don't need it to find out the lies that's out there. Me and my wife the other day was are we still together? I said, yeah, babe, I think so. She said, paparazzi was taking pictures of me, so I just wanted, is everything okay back over there? Yeah, everything's fine, baby. I ain't heard nothing.
All right, coming up in 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Would You Rather. Let's play around. Let's get into it. Would you rather sing everything you speak, or would you rather dance every time you walk?
I'd rather sing everything I speak.
Hey,
We know that's what you want.
I'm not fit to be that happy-ass black person.
Dancing every time you walk.
no.
Doing a little jig.
Yeah.
So sing something, Steve.
Would you like to ask me a question?
What time is our meeting today? Our conference call meeting.
The time of the meeting will be somewhere about 2:45. I want you, Carla, Tommy. I want Junior Gun, Mississippi, Monica. I want everybody on Zoom. Get plenty of room. See you on the phone call. 3 hours afternoon.
He sings everything.
But all his songs gonna be long though, surely.
Yes. All right, so here's another one. Would you rather have Christmas twice a year, or would you rather have your birthday twice a year?
Birthday.
Christmas.
You'd rather have your birthday twice? More than Christmas?
Hell yeah.
Why not Christmas, huh?
I thought you
Man, you know how much money I got to spend on Margie?
Christmas.
and your
She
birthday
already
is all
got
about
Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, damn anniversary, her birthday. Hell no. We ain't finna do Christmas twice. Hell no. She got enough.
Okay, perspective. I got you.
Okay.
Right.
Coins.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
All right. Would you rather be the commissioner of the NFL or be the general manager of your favorite NFL team?
Oh.
Would you rather be the commissioner of the NFL, or would you rather be the general manager of your favorite NFL sports team? Which one?
General manager ain't doing nothing. I need to be out front. I'm gonna be the commissioner.
Yeah, the commissioner. and the check way better.
But I'll tell you right now, Deshaun Watson would be playing for the Browns right now.
Deshaun Watson
would be what?
Playing for the Browns right now. No criminal charges. We have none against you here either.
So the commissioner, because he's out front. Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What about you, Junior, for the Texans?
Commissioner? Yeah, commissioner. He wouldn't be in Cleveland if I was the commissioner.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
Well, good thing your little ass ain't the commissioner, hater.
All right. Thank you, guys. That is today's round of Would You Rather, coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, the last break of the day, and Steve Harvey's closing remarks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, guys. Last break of the day on this Monday.
Hey, I got something I want to share with you all today.
Okay.
You know, today when I woke up this morning, I didn't do my usual meditation every morning. And I missed about 3 days in a row of my early morning meditation. I always get up. It's something I've been doing for a little while now. I started it last summer. And I very rarely miss a day. I've been very, very happy about that. But the benefit of it is it gives me a moment alone before the hectic part of the day begins and before the phone starts ringing and before I used to wake up and look at my emails and my texts and get started, and I stopped doing that. And it has been a big refresher for me in my life because I just felt like I was starting my day wrong. I needed to have some spirituality brought into my life first thing in the morning. And I found that ever since this summer, that's been a very, very important aspect. It's been very calming for me. It has been very invigorating. It has helped me change the way a lot of my days start. But that alone time that I spend having my spiritual moment with my Creator is the way I've chosen to do it. I want to tell you all something. If you haven't tried that, give it a try. It's something about the early morning hours before you start hearing traffic and before you turn the TV on or answer emails or texts. It's something about the quiet of early morning before the house starts moving around and plates clanging and stuff like that and doors shutting. It's an amazing time to get in touch with your spirituality. And I suggest just give it a try. It may not be for you. It may not. I don't know you. But it happens a lot. I was reading a scripture once doing this thing, and it was saying, and I'm paraphrasing it because the show ain't what it said exactly, but I will come with you in the early mornings and hear your cry. And so it has been very beneficial to me. And this morning in particular, after spending about 3 days not doing it, today I sat down and all I did in my journal, because I have a Bible, I have a daily devotional, I have a journal. All I did in my journal this morning was I began to write out everything I could think of that I wanted to thank him for. I just put a list of things I was grateful for. And the next thing I know, I had filled up 2 pages. I mean, 2 complete pages in my journal. Now it's not a piece of notebook paper, that go on a 3-ring binder, but it's a substantial piece of paper. And I filled it up because I couldn't stop writing. And I was writing everything. I thanked him for safe passage in the airways. I thanked him for my children's health. I thanked him for guidance. I started thanking him for everything that he's done for me that I pray about, and the things that he's done for me that I don't pray about. I thank him for my breath. I thanked him for my measure of health. I thanked him for being able to have a lifestyle beyond my dreams. I was thanking him for the ability to dress myself. I was thanking him for going to the Super Bowl, for having a successful NFL honors, for meeting people, for taking on the mantra of I didn't want to complain. So I've cut back on that. I haven't stopped completely. I catch myself every now and then, but I've cut down on complaining drastically. And I thanked him for that, because instead of complaining, whenever I feel like I want to complain about something, I find a way to be grateful. I find something to be grateful for. So I've replaced complaining with gratitude. Wow. What a game changer. What an amazing mental state that puts you in. If you could exchange complaining for gratitude, Gratitude is a very, very underrated principle of success. Not many people talk about it, but the more grateful you are, the more things God will give you to be grateful for. The more grateful you are, the more things God will give to you to be grateful for. That's a fact. That's a fact. And so I'm suggesting to everybody, get up a little bit earlier and spend 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Let's start there. The more you can do, the better. But if you could start with 10 quiet minutes with just you and God. And I don't care what faith you're in, just you and God. Just spend some time talking with him, thanking him, telling him what you want, telling him what you need, asking for the help that you want. But tell him you love him and tell him you're trying to get it right and you need some help and tell him what you want and thank him. It's an amazing way to start your day. Just give it a thought, y'all. That's all. Those are my closing remarks. Have a nice day. Talk to God. He'd love to hear from you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.